Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the Style Coach. If you're new here, you're most welcome. This channel is all about developing your personal style and in doing so, increasing your confidence. And of course, welcome back to all the regular subscribers. It's great to see you here again. Today's video is about giving you 3 actionable steps to moving towards your own personal style. I can't tell you the number of clients I've worked with who come to me and just say, I've lost all sense of my identity, whether that's from the lockdowns that we had because we were all living in leggings and working from home, and we lost that need to dress up. Many people lose their sense of self, whether it's returning to work after a break, having children and not having that time to give to yourself, and you find yourself thinking, who am I today and who do I want to be going forward? All I know is I'm not the person I used to be. Where do I go from here? So I'm here to help you move through that and get you to a place where you can look in the mirror, recognize yourself and feel like your authentic self. So let's do that. Something I wanted to mention before we get into that, I want to just share with you that I won an award, Solo Businesswoman of the Year award, which I am incredibly proud of, and you are all a big part of that, no doubt about it. So thank you so much for being here. I won't turn this into an Oscars speech, but I just wanted to say thank you very much. I appreciate you. So our 3 steps to finding personal style. Let's first make that definition or distinction between style and fashion. We're not chasing fashion here. No. That's when we have just an endless shopping spree, which feels fun at the time, but can often lead us to dissatisfaction with our wardrobe, not getting things right, not feeling good in our clothes, and empty pockets, none of which is good. But the fashion industry loves because we're spending. They don't care if you use the item once, never, 20 times. The fact is you bought it and that's all they needed to do. And in some cases, there's probably some planned obsolescence where things aren't just made very well, and at some point in the very near future, the items won't be wearable for much longer and you'll have to go shopping again, right? So we want to avoid that. We want to get to personal style, which is very, very different. This is where we rise above the marketeers who think that we are mindless shoppers that shop based on emotions and are irrational. That's not you. That's not me, is it? At least that's not who we want to be. We are more discerning than that. Think of yourself as a curator, and you only choose the very best things that represent who you are and is going to stay with you for a very long time. So how do we get there? Step 1 starts at home. I always say everything you need to know already exists in your wardrobe. You have items in your wardrobe that you like and love, and items that you think are or that you don't like, but yet you can't let go of them, probably because you spent too much money on them, or maybe it was a gift or something like that. But there's items in your wardrobe that you like to wear, and there are items that you do not like to wear. The clues are there. The job for you now is to pick apart what it is you like and don't like about those items, because that is where we learn. So when you think about an item that you love, I want you to ask yourself what it is that you love about it. Is it the color? Is it the textures? Is it the shape that's being created? Is it the fact that it's incredibly simple in its design? Or maybe it's because it's embellished and it's unusual. Really delve into what it is you like about something, and similarly what you don't like about something. Make a note and you will see that a pattern will start to emerge in terms of what you like and what you don't like. And you'll realize why, and this is the most important thing, because when you go shopping next, you are not going to make the same mistakes again. And when you know what you are looking for in terms of maybe fabric composition, how something sits on the body, the placement of buttons, or where a belt is, or what kind of lapels is on an item, you will make much better choices and you'll get much closer to identifying your personal style. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, if you're learning something new, please go ahead and like the video. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel as well. And let's get going with step 2. My next way to uncover your personal style is to take the pressure away. Take the pressure away. Go shopping and leave the money at home. Now, don't rob anything. I'm not saying that. But go to the shops, go to the store, go to the mall, the shopping centre, wherever you have nearby, and let there be no intention of buying. What happens here is you're allowing yourself space to explore. How many times have we left it to the last minute to buy something? Oh, I need this for a special occasion. I have to get something today. What happens then is you compromise and you're left with an item that might tick a couple of boxes, but really you didn't love it. You just had to get something. If you're very lucky, you'll get something that you love. But more often than not, from my experience and working with clients, when you are left under pressure to get something, it doesn't work out very well. So give yourself time to explore and bring back the fun and curiosity to exploring new items. So leave that money behind, leave the credit card behind, get yourself to the stores and give yourself that opportunity to say, you know what, I'm not buying anything here today, so let me have some fun. And grab the things that scare you a little. Think to yourself, I wouldn't wear that in a million years, but looking at it kind of excites me, so I want to give it a go. Do that, but leave it where it is and think on it afterwards. And maybe you'll love it, maybe you won't, but you're giving yourself an opportunity to grow and learn, which you don't get that chance to do when you're under pressure to buy something. Now, if you can't get to a physical store, you can also do this in a digital way, online, using something like Pinterest. And that brings me to my next point. Step 3 is bringing style back onto your radar. I've worked with many clients across the world, and when someone comes to me that's a bit lost in their style, generally style itself has fallen down the list of priorities over the years. They often say to me, I used to love style and I used to be really into it, but over the years I've lost my confidence, I've lost my way, I just don't know who I am anymore. Or maybe I'm dressing the same way I was 20 years ago. This is often something I hear. You can't expect your style to evolve or develop if it's not on your radar. Think of any type of new skill that you might learn. Like me, I'm learning sewing at the moment, and I have to make an effort to get better at sewing. I have to look for inspiration. I have to learn new skills. And you need to do the exact same thing when it comes to your style. Put it back on the map. It has to be on your radar. Take an interest, an active interest in style, whether that's through the likes of Pinterest and collecting images and analysing why you like something and don't like something, looking on the street, seeing what's happening, what are people wearing, even looking through the shops, as I say, but not buying, and simply gather inspiration and really tune into what it is you like and what you don't like. On that note, I'd also say, give yourself a break. And by that, I mean a little bit of a shopping break, especially if you're somebody who's shopping on a regular basis and getting it wrong on a regular basis. Pause, take a step back, and really assess who you are today and who you want to be going forward. Following these actionable steps will get you closer to developing your personal style. If you want to develop it even more, well then get in touch with me. I have online courses. I can work with you one-to-one no matter where you are in the world. There's ways to get out of this style rut. So take action. That's the key thing here. You can't just watch a video and expect everything to change. You have to put the work in. I don't know if that's bad news, but you got to do it. It's the truth. Things don't just happen by magic. You have to work at it. That's it for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it and learned something new, and I'll see you again next week. Take care.